water. Everyone knows hydration, but you need to remember that everything that happens inside your body happens in a liquid medium. The universal solvent is water. If you don't have enough water either in your body or in the cells of your body, you not only will not perform well, you will not recover well. And the fastest way to age your body is to not drink water. Dudes used to be okay because guys can be cool if they're ugly, but it's not true anymore. Everybody's got to be beautiful if you want to keep up. So we can't have all these crow's feet. We can't have our tendons getting all achy and creaky. We have to hydrate. Again, these are all topics we will unpack over the next many weeks, more than once as well. So energy in, common things, ingredients of nutrients, air, light, and water. Equals, this is the part that's unusual. The equal sign is how your body takes the energy in and makes it into energy out. And that equal sign is called your digestive process. This is where I get involved. This is my last 30 years of business, is to help people rectify their engine and get the right gasoline to make their body work right. That's simply what nutrition can be. But this equal sign is how your stomach breaks down. This is where my funny talk, but very potent talk comes in, that you could have a taco, hell taco in one hand and a homemade taco in the other hand, and they're about the same calories. One will kill you and one will nourish you. So what's inside these ingredients of these foods, whether it's a burger, a hot dog, or pizza, to me makes the difference of whether it's healthy or not. There was a time where just eating the word pizza or a hot dog was not good food. That's not automatically true, and particularly for people who are having high output. You can afford more calories if you're really training, but you need to eat clean foods. You need to eat clean breads. You need to eat clean hot dogs or clean pizza, and we'll talk a little bit more about that. So this equal sign is more about how it transforms from the solid food into your performance and your recovery. The last part is energy out. Well, that's obvious. You want to run, right? But you want to recover. So you'd like to have a little energy left over to process the food, so you need energy for your kidneys and your bowels. Hopefully at some point today you're going to want to think some thought. So you're going to need some kind of energy for your brain. And then there may be family and friends and work and all sorts of things that you need energy for. Maybe you have projects at home. Maybe you're having to write reports. Maybe you're having to stay up late and do things. You need energy for lots of things, not just here in the park. So this energy in plus how it is transformed inside your body will determine solely how much energy you have for your run and how much energy you have for recovery, and if you like doing this over and over and over again. For it is true in any athletic performance, including dance and theater performance, that if you feel good doing it, you're likely to want to do it again. And if you feel crappy doing it, you're likely to go, I think I'll go to the mall today. That was me picking my nose, by the way, being a little bit of a bonehead, right? So what we have to understand is that the world is becoming closer together. Sports and nutrition are no longer separate. Nutrition is no longer just for the hippies or the sick. Nutrition is your power gasoline. It's not about giving up the very food that you love. It's about changing everything else so that you get what you really want, which is your performance and your recovery. Each week or every other week, I will be here talking to you about these topics. There will be leave behind information so that you can have the facts and data, like this little formula, and some of this stuff is already there. I'm also available during the week for questions. I do offer Soul Runners a discount on private nutrition in case you want to know either specific sports performance or if you have a health condition that may be part of why you're here today, whether it's weight loss, whether it's thyroid, whether it's metabolic disorders, arthritis, a lot of back pain and knee pain in most human beings. And then, of course, the ever-pervasive insanity that most people have in their head that they cover up with food, alcohol, or talking too much. Well, that one got a little more laughter than the first one. I'm training you guys to find some humor in here. All right, so there's no time for questions today because I didn't tell you anything. But from now on, there'll be a 10-minute talk, 5 minutes for question and answer, and then I zip it. So I'll only be here for 15 minutes. Again, my name is Dr. Alan Arnette. Let me see one. And so your assignment leave behind, if you haven't already, Leanne has put together these great diet logs, because what I'd like you to do between now and next week, how many people from last week began? Okay, a good couple of you did. That's excellent. What I'm going to have you start doing is simply jotting down what you eat. You're not turning it in to me, so you're not going to be judged by me, so you don't need to lie. You don't need to make it up. I eat nothing but organic salads for breakfast every day. No, you don't. Don't lie to me, or you're lying to yourself. So this is a truth serum for you. I'm the one who can guide you, but I'm not evaluating you unless you hire me to do so. But if you'll start looking at what you eat and start correlating that to how you feel, you will begin to see how food affects you, either in performance or either in recovery or at work. I have people whose marital problems stem from the fact that they simply eat too much sugar and coffee at night and wake up in a bitchy mood. That's not marital counseling, that's nutrition, and it affects how they relate to each other. Every one of you in this room, or this place right here, has woken up in a rotten mood for some reason. And if you look at it, partly the night before was desserts, alcohol, and pizza. These things do not make you feel happy the next day. But you may not know that, and you don't need to just believe me and my little sarcastic humor here. I want you to start looking, if you're open to it, how you see food and what you correlate it with. Now, if you prefer to use an app, if you have an electronic version or something, that's fine, because you're not handing this in, but we want to give everybody the tools to be successful for this nutrition leg. This is the first time that Soul Runners has put it on with this much intensity, so please, if you have comments about what you like or what you didn't like or what you'd like to see more of, please report that back to us. We are shaping this for you. As I like to jokingly say, I already know this. I'm here to teach you. So the more I hear back from what you like or didn't like, I can keep shaping it for you guys to make sure you get the most out of it. Again, I'm Dr. Alan Arnette. By technique, I'm an acupuncturist, chiropractor, yoga instructor, meditation instructor, nutritionist. I also am a bit of a natural psychologist. I'm not a psychologist, a natural psychologist, an Eastern psychologist, as working with the mind is the only way to get people to be healthy long term. So I do a lot of things. I don't need to do everything on you, but there may be something in there that you could benefit from if you need. I'm on the back of your shirt if you forget my name. I'm a co-sponsor. I'm also on your website. I will be seeing you a lot, and I'd like to say thank you for your attention. Most of you gave me your attention for this whole time, so somebody ate breakfast. Thank you.
Step there for a second.
Thank you, everybody.
How many people, I didn't fill out my form, but I thought about every single meal after last week. Did anyone else have that experience? So,
equally as good.
Yeah, and that's where it starts. So I said, you know, I'm going to start taking a picture of what I'm eating during the day.
Oh, that's good.
Because I had some really good meals, but I had a couple bad meals. But that's okay. Look at, like we're not here to judge you. We're just here to get you to think about what the choices you're making. And like I thought I ate a lot more greens, and I'm more of a meat guy than I thought I was. So, I mean, it's just like Dr. A was saying, people, you want to lie on it because you're just like sitting there going, God, I thought I ate better than that, or I thought I ate more greens. I mean, if we would like you, everybody, try to just at least pick one day. If you don't do the whole week, pick one day that you stick to that food count, that food diary, right? Just pick a day and write everything down, just so you see what you're doing. And then every time before you pick up your fork, just look at what you're eating. All right? We'll start there. I'm so happy to have you.
That's an excellent place to start. We will be having more skill sets coming along the way to help you find your awareness of food. We're not all the same. Some people are auditory, some people are visual, some people kinesthetic. So we'll be having things along the way. But what he just said is vital. Did you know, as an example, the common paleo diet right now, which emphasizes protein, most people don't actually read the book. They jump into the recipes. They're eating too much protein, kills your calcium levels, absolutely will cause cramps and gout in most people, just by eating too much protein. Better write your foods down and start looking at them. You don't need to be Weight Watchers specific, ounces and so forth. If you eat a sandwich, just what was in it. Lettuce, tomato, mayonnaise, or, you know, it could just be I had, you know, chocolate and ice cream on my bread. Because people eat this stuff. And if you're honest with yourself, you will grow. If you're dishonest with yourself, you will stay the same. Thank you so much, guys. I look forward to seeing you. Next week, we begin with week 1.
Leanne, what? When is Dr. A coming back?
Next week.
Not next.
Oh,
yes.
Yes, next week begins week 1.
No, sorry. Not next week, the next week.
Yeah, the following.
Okay.
We're born to run.
Talk to my producer.
It's in 2 weeks. So, thank you, Dr. A.
Yes. Thank you, everybody.
You got work to do.
Yeah. I'm off to work, but I'll see you guys soon. Thanks.